The Beaver Radio Network, I'm Brian Schultz. BSU softball team actually appears as if they will get a home game in this week. We're joined by freshman pitcher Danielle Jecmen. How flat-out lousy has this spring been that you guys haven't been able to play at home at all?
It's been pretty bad. I mean, we thought we were going to get in some games, earlier, like last week, but just hasn't really gone our way lately. So we're really, really excited to finally get in some home games, especially because the sophomores haven't had any home games either. Our coach hasn't even had a home game, so we're really, really excited.
Not to make excuses, but how much of a factor has playing on the road every game this spring had in, when it comes to your record?
It's definitely made it more tough, but I wouldn't say it's like a really, really big factor in it. But it's definitely been just kind of hard on, as a freshman adjusting, your first year in, you're just always on the road, and it's kind of been a shock, a little bit more tough than I expected, but you kind of get used to it now. We're used to just sleeping on the bus and doing homework in odd hours every day, so it's interesting. So
you had to know coming in that this league was pretty good. Facing these hitters, is it as difficult as you thought it might be?
I think it's been a little bit more difficult than I expected. College is definitely a different level than we're used to, and we've faced some really, really good hitters, so that's been a very big adjustment for me personally.
General stereotype is every college player was one of the better players on their high school team. Maybe you weren't challenged as much, especially I'm guessing at the bottom of the order. 1 through 9, everybody can hit in this league, can't they?
Oh, for sure. I mean, in high school and everything, it was kind of like the last couple hitters. You can kind of just sometimes throw straight fastballs and they won't hit it. But definitely here, you're challenged just as much as you are on the top of the order. And they sometimes have the most key hits because you aren't expecting it. And it's definitely been an adjustment.
Have you added pitches since you came here, or are you still throwing the same stuff that you always have?
I'm throwing the same pitches, but I've changed some of mine, some grips and stuff, to make it more effective, harder break and stuff like that.
If you absolutely need a strike, what's the pitch you're going to?
I don't know. It kind of depends on the batter. I definitely like, if my changeup's on, I like throwing that, but I like my screwball a lot too. So break in to a righty, yeah.
As you have watched your team play, are you surprised that you haven't had a win now in quite a while? I mean, you got some good players on this team.
I'm surprised. We definitely have a very good hitting team, and if you watch us in practice defensively, we can go and just not make any errors. I think it's just been a very different game atmosphere than we expected, and we kind of have to learn how to bounce back from situations and stuff like that. But I have been a little surprised, but I think we can pull together.
You got Mary and Crookston this week. Do you know anything about either of those two teams?
I don't know anything about Mary, seeing as I'm a freshman, but we played Crookston in the fall, and we beat them, and we've seen them play a little bit this past weekend because we saw them against Northern. I think we definitely can come out with a couple of wins there. I'm confident in our team.
Best of luck.
Thank you.